at the time.
I just wanted to say,
taken to a audition.
This is what happened to one of the 160 victims. This is bullshit. They're persecuting Puff Daddy while he's in prison and can't defend himself or say anything about it. He's in jail. They got him in jail, refusing bond while they're out here persecuting this man's name, all because he wanted to start his own black political party. Because Kamala Harris is probably on some of them Diddy tapes. She appointed the New York district attorney that's going after Puffy when all this stuff supposedly happened in Florida. So why is the New York fucking district attorney coming after him in Florida? Number one, people got to stop believing everything that they hear. He tried to sue Ciroc, a multi-billion-dollar company, and because he did that, now look at all this stuff that's happening. This is not true, bro. Just listen to this.
In New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition.
A 9-year-old, supposedly.
All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal.
Okay, just that claim alone. So, Puff Daddy abused a 9-year-old at an audition in his studio with several other people who abused the 9-year-old with the promise to the 9-year-old's parents that he would get a record deal. So the parents allowed their son to get booty raped or whatever because Puffy said, "You're going to get a record deal." Come on, bro. Like, y'all need to stop this, man.
Another instance. Another minor.
Another minor. And what happened was people saw and they started, the media, the government, and all these people who are trying to do this to him saw that basically what was going on was he wasn't getting enough hatred because people were saying, oh, well, they were adults at the Diddy parties. They chose to go back and engage in adult sex. So that's his business. A lot of people were saying that. So now, and then they were also saying, but there wasn't no kids involved. Fucking so, they're adults. It is what it is. But now, they're bringing children into it. From 20-something years ago claiming. Come on, man. I mean, everything that you hear ain't truth. Not everything you hear is truth. Talking about 120 victims, 60 of them are men, 60 of them are women, 30% are white, 50% are black. Come on, bro. Donald Trump, Bill Cosby, and all of them, R. Kelly, didn't have this many damn victims combined. Bro, they're trying to bring down now the whole black entertainment industry. Music, he's talking about they're going to investigate banks, motels, anybody who witnessed this supposedly happened at a Diddy party, at a white party, they were called, at puppy parties, at all this. So all these people, LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kevin Hart, Nick Cannon, you name them, Terry Crews, Denzel Washington, you name them, and they've been to these puffy parties. Now, how the fuck are you gonna, how are you gonna prove that 20 years ago, or how many ever years ago, when the parents apparently were involved also, that Diddy passed around a kid that was 9 to several of his buddies for in promises of a record deal? How are you going to prove that? A lot of this they don't have no proof of, and so they're trying to gather as many people to say it. They even got a 1-800 number behind the man talking about if you call this number, we'll be checking and vetting your claim. What is this, like open season on Puff Daddy? Like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. How dumb do they think people are? Never have I seen nothing like this. Donald Trump didn't even have, when they accused him, when they accused Bill Cosby, when they accused R. Kelly, they did not even have a big ass 1-800 number on a sign behind them to call. I mean, come on, bro. I'm not stupid.
Allegedly by Sean Combs, that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents.
And the parents allowed Diddy to visit with their kid alone in private at the studio when their child was a minor. And that's when Diddy made the kid give him head. And the kid never mentioned it to his parents fucking in 20 years. Bro, even though he didn't make him famous. And he's saying that Diddy gave him, would give people $10,000 and be like, leave and don't say nothing. Why? Do y'all understand that if this man wanted to molest children, he could have flown his jet out of the country to a completely foreign country and molested as many children as he wanted, and it never would have been known? Why would you do that in America? And why would all these supposed stars that go to his parties know about this and never have said nothing? That's why you didn't give him a bond. I knew there was a reason why they didn't give him a bond. I knew it. And because he had left the country to a non-extradition country that could bring him back to America. And he came back on his own. Right? If he knew all this, he didn't even have to come back, bro. Then, when he came back, he went to New York, and they told him he could turn himself in on a Tuesday. They came and got him on a Monday night, because they knew if they allowed him to turn himself in, he would be entitled to a bond. Now, they've done put him in solitary confinement on suicide watch, when he's been saying he wants to fight this with all he's got. Solitary confinement on suicide watch. And none of his children and his family knew about this. And like I said, even Kim Porter, who supposedly wrote this tell-all book, did not mention nowhere in that book about Diddy supposedly having 120 victims and all this. Everybody that he ever dealt with was stars. So what, he's trying to say that these random people that he got to bring to the Diddy parties and that were random, that weren't stars, or this is crazy, man. They need to stop.
Yes, they were in a private area, allegedly.
I would destroy this.
The
all of this if I was a lawyer.
Perform oral sex upon him. Another incident. An individual, 15 years old at the time,
lies,
flown to New York City to attend a party
by himself. A 15-year-old flown to New York to attend a party by himself. Okay. And what?
Was drugged.
Drugged.
And then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual, minor, was raped, and then other individuals took turns raping her.
A female, 15-year-old female flew to New York to Diddy's party and was raped by multiple people. Stop, bro. And you know what I hate? They don't name these people. Because when you start naming them, then the lies stop. Because in this type of money grab lawsuit and trying to fuck somebody up and bring them down, you don't have to disclose who you are. And based on that alone, if you lose your case, you go off into the sunset. Nobody ever knew who you were and you lied. See, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is not true.
Another individual, 26, at the time of the occurrence, was picked up by, allegedly, by Mr. Combs.
Allegedly.
And several other people in a black SUV from the airport. Was given one drink in the SUV and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened.
Lies.
But with pain and damage to both her vagina and her anus.
That's a lie.
She then went to the hospital.
That's a lie.
She was missing her underwear and her shoes.
That's a lie.
Another instance, an individual, this time not a minor, was attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant.
What?
Whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something.
What?
She blacked out, and she woke up in the same bed, again, allegedly, with Mr. Combs.
Why are you making all these allegations, bro? You can't just come out and just start making alleged allegations. Talking about again, allegedly. You cannot just come out and just be alleging a shit. Like, that right there in itself is negligence. Fucking, you can't just come out and be dirtying up people's name like that, talking about allegedly, he could have fucking blown up fucking a bank and killed the president, allegedly. Fucking, and he's in jail where y'all got him because you know while he's in there, he can't defend himself or speak about none of this. I refuse to believe what the media tells me, especially a European media that's fucking propaganded against an African-American billionaire at that, freaking that tried to sue Ciroc, a multi-billion-dollar liquor company. They said, we're gonna put you in your place, boy. Freaking, you want to try to sue us and you winning this, and you think you're gonna get away with it? Around here getting the keys to the city from the mayor, and now you finna do what? Start your own black political party? Nigga, please. Freaking, we will destroy you. And that is what they're doing.
In his mansion in Miami.
That's what they're doing.
Her vagina and her anus were torn and sore.
Sad. That's a lie.
I could go on.
That's a lie.
Literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same.
A theme of you lying on that man.
And it all involves some sort of drug.
Lying. And there's no semen when they went to the hospital. Where's Puffy's semen in them? Where's the other people's semen in them? Because if they're finding out their anus is torn and vagina is damaged or something, then you would think they would have collected semen, right? Where's the semen? There is none. Because if there was, you wouldn't be saying allegedly. So stop. Freaking, this is bullshit. These people are slandering Puffy, man, because he's a billionaire, bro.
One instance, an individual who was 20 years old at the time.
Lies.
Was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend
saw her in the street and just asked her to attend one of his parties. Stars don't do that.
Party in a hotel.
In a hotel.
She was flattered, went to the party.
Flattered.
Given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system.
But no semen from anybody. And a horse tranquilizer, y'all supposed lawyers who are making these allegations better know, and I'm sure you'll see this video because I'm going to post it, but you better know that if you take a fucking horse tranquilizer, because I've been given one before, if you take a horse tranquilizer, no way are you taking cocaine at the same time and not dying. One is a complete fucking downer and the other is a complete upper. And on top of it, horse tranquilizers, they don't make you lose your memory. Fucking, that's not what happens. It just makes you very, very, very fucking relaxed. And you can't move. Fucking, and if you pass out, there's a chance that you might forget a little. But you're not finna forget a whole fucking day or a whole fucking night. A horse tranquilizer can kill you. Basically, you're taking enough trank to put a fucking horse down. And you're 15? No, sir. Sorry, that's not fucking happening. You better get your shit right. You better get your fucking shit right.
I'm going to give you a quote from a very young man who told us over the phone about his experience and all the things that happened to him. He says allegedly at the hands of Sean.
He says allegedly at the hands of Sean Combs. Why are you up here allegedly and with no evidence or facts? Allegedly, Lynn. Cause this is just dirtying his name. I can find any fucking body out here in the streets that I know and say, well, allegedly Thomas fucking raped this lady. Allegedly Thomas did this. Allegedly Thomas did that. They know that when they say that, the whole fucking world gonna either believe it or not believe it. And that's what they trying to do. And get this man's money and break him. None of these are criminal suits. All civil. So everybody supposedly raped with their buttholes broken and all this is now, after 25 years, wanting to get some money. Come on, bruh.
Diddy Combs and his friends.
I'm done.
In the effort to try to